Hey guys, how are you all? Hey guys, hi Hina. Hey Akansha, how are you? Hey Nilima, how are you? Hey Ashi, how are you? Hey, it's Nancy. Hello guys. Okay, so we have a lot of you here. So today we're gonna do a live session with Nisha Jain Grover, who is a psychologist, a counseling psychologist. So today we're going to talk about a very important session and a important question, and a question that I'm so often asked, and it's, why do our kids throw tantrums? What is the reason? How to deal with it? I mean, I am a mom myself, and it is really difficult to deal with those tantrums. Shiv has thrown tantrums at home, publicly, and it's quite embarrassing sometimes. So yes guys, let's start the session, and I will just 1 second, just send a request. One second. Yes, I've just sent a request. Till then, let's chat. So guys, this is going to be a very important session, and I'm really looking forward to this because I really wanted to know that how to actually deal with such problems with kids, and they throw tantrums. Shiv throws tantrums so many times, and it's sometimes very difficult to handle them. I have tried all methods myself. I do get angry sometimes because when it just reaches a level, but what I feel is that, if you just handle it calmly, peacefully, patiently, it's always better. Just talk to them in a nice tone, in a very different tone, and that actually helps. And yes, I'm just waiting for Nisha to join us. Nisha, if you're online, please do send us a request because I'm not able to find you. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Hey Neha, how are you? So guys who have just, the people who have just joined, we're going to talk about why do our kids throw tantrums, how to deal with it. And we have an expert with us, Nisha Jain Grover, who is a counselor, psychologist. Uh, yes, let me just send her a request again. Yes, I've sent her a request. So we're going to talk about this very interesting and an important topic.
Hi, Anandita.
Hey Nisha, how are you?
Hey, Nisha, how are you? Good, how are you?
Good. Is there an echo?
Good. Is there an echo?
Because I can hear my
Because
voice.
I can hear my voice. No.
1 second. Like I'm hearing.
You want me to use headphones?
No, I don't have
No,
headphones.
I don't have headphones. No, you want me to use headphones?
Yeah, you can just.
Yeah, you can just.
One
Yeah,
second.
one.
You can
Yeah,
just try.
try. Better?
Hello. Yeah, it's better now. Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So hi
This just
Nisha.
happened in another live show some days back, so I thought that this may work.
Yes, thank you. So this happened with me for the first time, so I really didn't know. Thank you. So guys, that's Nisha Jain Grover. She's a counselor psychologist and the founder of Vatsalya Legacy Preschool. It's a very nice school in Jaipur. And yes, so she's going to tell us about, she's an expert, and she's going to tell us about how to actually deal with with tantrums, and why do actually our children throw tantrums, how to deal with it. So yes guys, so we're gonna talk about that, and in the end you guys can ask us questions and whatever you have. So, Nisha, let's start. You want to start it by saying,
Sure.
yeah. So, Nisha, just one question by me and by all the moms out there. Why do our kids throw tantrums? What is the reason behind it?
So, tantrum is also a kind of an emotion. We get sad, we get happy, we get frustrated. So, as adults, we understand that what do you mean by being sad or being happy or being frustrated. So when our children, especially toddlers and preschoolers, when they throw any kind of tantrums, it is because they are trying to show that they are frustrated, or they are unhappy, or they are uncomfortable about something. Now, it can be anything. It can be force feeding, it can be sending them to school forcefully, it can be forcing them to perform or speak something if the child is speaking late. So, there are so many different things that a parent does for a child. And when the child is not able to express that frustration, if I and you get angry or we are frustrated, we will just blurt out everything that's there in our house. But
Exactly.
children can't do that. They don't have that much of vocabulary, that much of cognitive skills that they can come out with that. So tantrums are a part of showing that I am unhappy, I am frustrated about something, please look into it. So it's a
Okay.
call to a parent. But what happens is that instead of looking into it, that why a child is throwing tantrums, the parent gets perked up and gets worried, and they start solving not the solution. No, I mean, they don't start solving what the problem is all about. They start, I mean, they are more working towards stopping the tantrum. So it is
Exactly.
looking at what the problem is, not looking at why the tantrum is. So it's a simple thing. If they are uncomfortable, if they are not happy, they are going to throw tantrums.
Okay, but Nisha, sometimes they are very stubborn. Like if I take Shiv's example, if he throws a tantrum, he is very stubborn at times, and it is very difficult to handle that situation. So, what to do with these stubborn kids? It's just कहीं से भी आ जाता है tantrum, that एकदम से गुस्सा आता है, यही करूंगा मैं, that I want to do this thing, यही करना है, यही करना है, यही करना है. So this stubborn behavior, is it related? Is it a tantrum, or what is it exactly, this behavior?
So, I would first want to tell you that this is a wonderful question.
Hmm.
But on the contrary, how do you say that a child is stubborn? I mean, who has taught the child to be stubborn? And it is so easy for parents like you, me, and so many others, when we are not able to handle small little solutions of our children, what we do is we blame them. इसने ऐसा कर दिया, इसको
हाँ.
मैंने समझाया था तो भी ऐसा कर दिया, I
Hmm.
told him 5 times,
ये
6
तो
times,
ये
10
तो
times,
जिद्दी है, ये
ये तो कुछ
सुनता
समझ
नहीं
ही
है.
नहीं आता है. So we
Exactly.
start blaming our own children.
Hmm.
Why are they stubborn? From where have they picked up that thing? So I'll give you a small example. Suppose if you are um, you have decided that this particular apple I want Shiv to finish,
Okay.
and probably Shiv eats half of it. And
Okay.
but you have decided that Shiv has to eat one whole apple, and you are stuck to it.
Hmm.
शिव यू हैव टू फिनिश दिस, शिव यू हैव टू फिनिश इट. जब तक खाओगे नहीं तुम वो नहीं कर सकते, और यू कैन नॉट गो टू प्ले, और यू कैन नॉट डू योर कलरिंग. सो फ्रॉम वेयर आर दे लर्निंग टू बी स्टबर्न? From
Stubborn.
where are they
Exactly.
picking up
That's a
that
very, very good
I
example.
have to do this? And if I am not going to show this stubbornness to my mom or to my dad, from whom I have learnt this, they are not going to do it. So I have to stick to it the way they stick to it. ये रोटी फिनिश करके ही यहां से उठोगे, finish this homework and then get up from here. So from where
Exactly.
are they picking up this? You have to look into it. That बच्चे सीख के
Exactly.
थोड़ी आते, they don't even know the meaning of stubborn, they don't even know the meaning of being ziddi, but they have observed us, they have seen us doing it,
Take
and they have
these
picked
things.
up this behavior.
Oh my
So who
God,
needs to
that's a
change?
very, very good example. That's really nice. So yeah, we do it. Like, we parents, like a mom, I tell him that finish this and then only you'll get it. So of course they learn it from there. Very nice, yeah. So what do you think? So they actually pick it up from us, or is it also behavioral or genetic at times? Like, they learn it from the atmosphere where they live, or is it also genetic, or it's their behavior? Because sometimes it's like it's in his genes. कभी कभी ऐसे बोलते हैं
So,
ना, ये ऐसे ही है, ये तो फैमिली में ही है, गुस्सा. So
so you mean to say अगर हमें कुछ नहीं मिले तो जीन्स को ब्लेम कर दो, साइंस को ब्लेम कर
हाँ,
दो,
नहीं
because
मतलब
we have no answers.
या सो कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ना दैट ये तो खून में ही है इसके, या ऐसे ऐसे कुछ बोलते हैं लोग नॉर्मल, कि ये तो होता ही है, या दे एक्चुअली पिक इट अप, और इज इट समटाइम्स आल्सो बिहेवियरल, दैट्स इट्स आल्सो जेनेटिक, लाइक बिहेवियर, इज इट आल्सो जेनेटिक, और इज इट it's always
Okay,
learn it from your
so
environment?
all around the world, whatever research has happened of what kind of behavioral genes come to a child, whether boy or a girl, from any of the parent, has not been proved anywhere. That if a mother gets angry or if a father gets very angry, then it would come to a child through genes. No.
It's
But
through
yes,
learning.
through observation, because
Yes.
a child copies the first person that the child sees in
Hmm.
his or her life is a parent. So
Exactly.
suppose if the child has broken something,
Mm-hmm.
so either your first reaction is, oh my god, what did you do this, and
Uh-huh.
then you yell at the child, and or your reaction is कोई बात नहीं, हो जाता है.
हो
So
जाता है.
suppose you reacted, then the child
Mm-hmm.
has learned to react. Suppose you have responded to that mistake, then the
Mm-hmm.
child has learned to respond. So genes has nothing
Mm-hmm.
to do with it, right? It is what the child is
Okay.
learning
True.
from us. So they are picking up everything from the child. So suppose while
Okay.
eating, you have habit of doing like this.
So
Suppose
we'll pick it up from
she
you.
will pick it up like this. कि शायद
Yeah.
ऐसे ही खाते होंगे.
Mm-hmm. True.
Got
True.
it?
That's true. Yeah.
So everything we do when a child, because the child is exploring his life or
Mm-hmm.
her life, the child is learning new things. So suppose, like Shiv, you are working in the kitchen or you're doing something and Shiv will come, she will pick up some vegetables, idhar udhar kuch mix karen, you'll do some
Uh-huh.
things
Uh-huh.
and you will react to it because you are busy, you want to finish your work. But
Yeah.
Shiv doesn't know that.
Yeah. True.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now take him on the other side. Shiv is busy doing his work and he's coloring, he's busy in his own world, and you'll suddenly come because the maid has come and you'll start picking up his things. So
Yeah.
what you did with him in the kitchen, he's
Hmm.
going to do the same thing with you when you go to his room.
True. Exactly.
Suppose if you requested that,
Hmm.
Shiv, please don't do it because I'm very busy. I want to finish it. I don't want any mess around me right now. Just let me finish my work.
Yeah. True.
So you've responded, you've not reacted,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Similarly, when you go to Shiv and you want him to pick up everything because the maid has come,
Hmm.
then Shiv will tell you, Mom, just give me 2 minutes. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to pick it up. Otherwise, the moment you touch the things, he is going to throw tantrums because he's seen you doing
Seeing
the
you
same
do
thing.
that. Exactly. Exactly. So basically, tantrums, they learn it through their
Yes.
parents, basically. Exactly.
From
So
the
now tell me,
environment,
like, from the environment, yeah, from where they live.
yes.
Okay.
Why to just blame the parents? There are so many other people to blame.
I know, because see, I am such a nice girl. I don't get angry. I'm not stubborn, basically. But शिव में पता नहीं कहाँ से आया है वो. So seriously, it's very difficult to actually think of someone. Now, अब क्या होता है? Now there's another question that I'm asked, that is it a phase? Like, maybe a 1-year-old throws tantrums for eating food, then एक phase आता है, then 2-year old starts maybe throwing things here and there, then थोड़े time बाद they start hitting, then that phase comes and it goes अपने आप से.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
what is it like? It's a phase, it's their growth, development, a part of their development. What is it exactly?
Okay, so the first thing is that till the time the child doesn't have enough vocabulary to express his uncomfort or his frustration to the parent, till that time there are different levels of tantrums. Now, what do you mean by different levels of tantrum is, suppose you went to a mall and Shiv is with you. So Shiv looked at something and Shiv wants something. So first she will, like, he'll start pulling you, Mama mujhe dila do, I want this, I want this, I want this. If you're not giving any heed to it, the second step would be he would start yelling and howling over you. I want this, I want this. He'll start crying. That's the
Yeah.
second part. Then the third part is still if you're not giving attention. The third part is probably he would sit into the shop and start yelling. I will not go out of you. You must have seen some parents actually
Yeah.
pulling out their
Yeah.
children out
It
of the
happened
shop.
with me also. She was actually lied on the floor. That I
So
was
that's the
I was
fourth level. That
yeah.
अब तो दिला ही देंगे. So
Yes.
what happens mostly, the parents at the level 3 and level 4, they break because of embarrassment. That लोग देख रहे हैं, दिला ही देते. So mostly at the level 3 they get their thing. Very few, maybe a 1 out of 100, a parent will straight away with a very strong heart come out of the shop without giving anything to the child. So now that time the child learns his first lesson of life, that no matter what I do, if I'm not deserving it at that time,
I
my
will not
parent is not going to give it to me. I
That's
have to wait till the right time comes.
that.
So it's we who are taking our children from level 1 to level 4.
That is
We
for
have to we
true.
have to see that we don't stretch that till that level, till
Exactly.
level 4. So
Yeah.
it's a phase A, and this phase increases if we are not very aware of why this phase is increasing from level 1 to level 4. And the moment the child will have enough vocabulary to express that how the child is feeling for anything around him or her, the tantrum part goes down and the expression parts come up. So probably by the age of 5, the tantrum parts go down.
It
And
goes
then,
down.
that part comes, जब वो मुंह फुला के बैठ जाना, I don't want to talk to you, I'm going to my room. That part will come because now expression part has come up.
Okay. That's good. Great. So what happens with me when I reach the fourth phase, I usually go out. But then, the thing is that how you cope with it is very important. Now, how I
Correct.
get out is I shout at him. Now, then after that, I feel bad that why did I shout at him? So, how to cope, with these tantrums, how to deal with them calmly, peacefully, what the tone has to be exactly, how you should just speak to them while they're throwing a tantrum. So, how to deal with it?
Okay, so firstly, whenever a child throws any kind of tantrum, whichever level it is, the first thing is to see is why the tantrum is being thrown. Is this tantrum, do we need to give any kind of attention to this tantrum? Is it needed that I need to look at it? If the child is crying or yelling or, shouting over something. So in a situation like this, if the episode that has happened, if it does not require attention, the best part is to ignore. That's the first thing a parent should do. Ignore. The moment you give attention, when a child falls down, and if it's a very small thing that the child has affected, उसको थोड़ा सा लगा है, और हमने अगर उनको पूछ लिया कि क्या हुआ, then that small thing becomes a big thing.
Big thing.
If you don't ask and if you don't give any heed to it, they forget. And they ठीक है यार, ठीक हो जाएगा. It's how we respond or how we react to a situation, the child learns to take that up. So to handle any kind of tantrum is first to see that what kind of situation the child is in. Is there anything that is hurting him, pinching him, irritating him? Is it a diaper? Is it some kind of food? Is it something, that you need to immediately look at? Because there can be ample of reasons. Once you sort that out, if there are no reasons like that, and it is pure and attention seeking tantrum because the child wants something, maybe want to watch television or wants to have a chocolate, doesn't want to eat food or something like that, then that should be ignored at that time for some time. What mostly parents do is कि वो उसी टाइम उस टैंट्रम को स्टॉप करके बच्चों को लेक्चर करना स्टार्ट कर देते. आपको पता है आपको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए, यू शुड बी अ नाइस बेबी and you should do this, you should listen to your mom, and you don't need to lecture the child at that time. Wait for the right opportunity. For small children, if you want to explain them something, the best is the playway method. So whenever a child is playing, whenever the child is busy during blocks or coloring,
Story
painting,
time.
not story time,
Story
or converting all your lectures into a story and then
time.
telling them that that is
Yeah.
the right time, that this is not the way you behave, explaining them what is the right behavior, what is expected out of a child, and before telling him, even displaying that kind of behavior is
Hmm.
important. So if you tell the child that you need to listen to me, you
Hmm.
also have to listen to the child. So if the
Hmm.
child is telling, Mama, 8 minute ruk jao, I want to finish this serial, wait for
Let
that
them
1 minute.
wait for that minute. Yeah.
Wait 1 minute now. Okay, tell them, okay, fine, I am waiting for 1 minute. Exactly after 1 minute, I will switch off the television. But the parent, I don't know, there are many parents, उनके लिए बहुत ego problem हो जाता है. मैंने बोला
Yeah.
अभी बंद करना है ना, तो you
तो
have to
करना
switch
है,
off the
हाँ.
television.
That is wrong. That is
So
very
that
wrong.
is what the child is picking up there.
True,
So the
true.
best way is to display right behavior,
Hmm.
to ignore what is not important if that time, if that attention is not needed, and talking about the right behavior when the child is open to listening.
Okay. Yeah, all correct. So what actually works for me is like abhi recently, so I have actually tried everything, saying no, I keep experimenting that, I just read somewhere and then I try to do it. But what works for me now, it is first that I just tell him that Shiv, if you listen to me, I'm gonna listen to you the whole day. So this statement has started working for me. And the second thing is story. So I just take out two of his favorite characters and I just tell that this, like in every story, there is a good man and a bad man. So I just tell him that, see, that's a good person, so you want to be like him or you want to be like the bad person. So now this thing also helps me a lot, and it started working with Shiv, and Shiv's behavior has changed drastically. So yeah, so these two things really work for
But I somewhere disagree a little bit on this,
me. Okay.
because see, Anandita, this new generation that is now coming,
Hmm.
it's not going to be a very simple generation because they have a lot of exposure
Exposure.
in front of them, a lot of exposure.
Hmm.
So just, getting the whole world into this good and bad won't work with them, because there is
Okay.
much beyond good and bad, much beyond black and white. There's a very,
Hmm.
very thin line between this good and bad. So showing your frustration,
Hmm.
showing your anger is not being bad.
It's not being bad.
Why do we have to pent up your anger? But
Yes.
showing it in the correct way is important. So we as psychologists will always tell this thing.
Hmm.
Show your anger. It is important because
It is
it's one of the emotion. When you
important.
can show that you love somebody, when you can cry, when you
Hmm.
can say that I am sad, when you can say I'm hungry,
Yeah,
when you
that.
can say I want to hug you, why
Hmm.
can't you show that you're angry? But
Yes.
as parents, as educators, we have to teach them how to represent your anger in the correct way.
Exactly. So it's
Show
basically,
your anger.
it's basically that you should not hit, you should not spit, you should not bite. These things are bad things that you shouldn't react in this way. Yes, you can show your anger. If you're angry with mama, if you're angry with me, tell me why you are angry with me. And he sometimes tells me, and I really feel that yes, maybe he is right, he's saying the right thing. So it's basically, you just have to sort out yourself that, you just talk to them. Basically it's talk to them. So anything that they're doing,
Yes.
just you have to talk to them that why you are doing it. And sometimes yes, the parent is wrong and you feel it by yourself when you talk to them. When sometimes I talk to Shiv, he tells me, mama आपने ऐसे किया था, तो I actually feel it कि हाँ मैंने ऐसे किया था, and that was something that I did wrong. And that, then I kind of feel proud that he showed it, he told me this thing. And it is very important to talk to your kids.
So, you just tell me one thing. Suppose if you are going to a new country and a
Hmm.
new city to explore the entire city. Just
Hmm.
imagine, as soon as you enter into the city and you
Hmm.
have a list of, you can't do this, you can't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and don't do this. You have a big list of, say, about
Yes.
40 things. How will
Hmm.
you feel?
I feel bad that why did I come to this
Just
place?
imagine the child comes into this world
world. Yeah.
because of two parents. And the moment the child understands that what he or she can do to explore the environment around him or her, there's a big list that the father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie, bua, everybody would do. ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं जाना, यहाँ नहीं टच करना, ऊपर नहीं चढ़ना, don't do this, don't do that. Everywhere there's a no list. Imagine how a child will feel that he's come to explore on this earth, and everywhere there's a no, no, no. Why can't we as parents and educators make a yes list? And in that yes list, they will understand that what they are not supposed to do. I always encourage parents during our parenting session, try, and it is so difficult for them to make a yes list. Bole, ma'am, yes list kya banani hai? So I tell them, see how difficult it is for you to let your child explore things in life.
Yes, true.
So make a yes list, automatically the child will understand that what the child is not supposed to do. इतनी समझ बच्चों में होती है. We think that children are fools, इतने छोटे बच्चों को क्या समझ आएगा? But even a 1-year-old child has the capacity to teach you and to give you some of the best lessons of life. So don't talk about making a no list. Think about making a yes list.
Yes.
And that is when the first thing the child will learn is about responding and not reacting. Because reacting, the moment you are telling a no, means you are reacting to a situation. You're not responding. You're not open to talking. You're not open to learning. All the three things.
That's true. So when to say no is the stage where we should say no. What is that stage?
Why do you have to say no? There are so many other ways to tell them what is inappropriate. For example, if the child is trying to probably climb a very big tree, so make sure the child is safe if you are able to do that. And if the child is climbing, let him or her explore. If you think that it is not safe, then explain to the child that why it is not safe. Tell the child, don't tell him that don't climb this tree. Ask him, what if we climb only till here? Because uppar jayenge, you may fall. So convert that no into what if. What if, kya hum aisa kar sakte hai kya? So, okay, I don't want to eat this one whole bowl of curd. Mujhe nahi khana hai dahi. Okay, what if we eat just 2 spoons? You eat 2 spoons, I eat 2 spoons, and then we'll see what we have to do tomorrow. So always have, there's nothing wrong, nothing right, nothing good, nothing bad. Always have a path which is in between. So, ठीक है, आपको पूरा नहीं खाना है खिचड़ी या आपको पूरा बनाना नहीं खाना है. Let's start with 1 bite. You have 1 bite, I have 1 bite, and we'll see. Why do you want him to finish the damned whole banana today itself? आज ही तो introduce करा है, and that too in 10 minutes. So I used to always tell, हम parenting session में जब बोलते हैं that initially what happens is when during the first 7 years of a child's life, usually a parent is like जल्दी करो, जल्दी brush करो, जल्दी खाना खाओ, जल्दी ये करो, जल्दी उठो, जल्दी जाओ. And when the child is already into the habit of doing everything फटाफट, what happens is at the age of 10, 11, 12, आराम से खाओ, धीरे धीरे ब्रश करो, धीरे धीरे नहाओ, इतना जल्दी करने की क्या जरूरत है? The child is forever confused. पहले बोलते जल्दी जल्दी करो and then बोलते धीरे धीरे करो. What do you want? Be clear.
That's very true. True. Now, okay, now what do you think about the hitting, screaming, shouting, these kind of behavior by a child? What do you have to say about that?
So again, sadly, I would say that this hitting and screaming comes from the parent. So when the parent is frustrated, not able to handle a particular situation, तो हो जाता है.
जैसे छोटे like even babies hit ऐसे ही, तो तब तक तो
So if you're talking about newborn babies till like 8 months and 9 months, then those are reflexes. Those are reflexes.
Okay. So
yes, they can be. No. Those are reflexes. They can be ignored. Okay. Right. But when a child grows up, when the child is walking, talking, understanding, say at about 2, 2.5, 3, and the child learns to hit because you didn't give him something or you didn't do something what she was expecting or he was expecting, and then they hit. then probably that has been picked up by one of the parent or one of the family member or from the school. So I'm just not blaming the parent. It can be even school. It can be even peer group. So दोनों peers ने कुछ मांगा, कलर मांगा, नहीं दिया, उसने मार दिया. So the child picked up कि मारने से मिल जाता है. So that is where the child picks up. So it is very, very important that constantly you should be talking to your children. You should be constantly telling them what is the appropriate behavior, that is the right behavior and wrong behavior. And what to do when you are not able to do what you want to do. Suppose you want those colors and you're not getting it. तो मारने से कोई solution नहीं मिलेगा. Learn to talk about it. मांग के देखो, request करके देखो, share करके देखो. Take out a solution. If the child is still not giving you, take an adult's help. But beating somebody and hitting somebody, you are only going to lose friends in your life. And this should come right from the beginning, right when the child is not even going to school. So mostly I've seen that by 2.5 years, a child enters school. So 2 साल में ही बच्चों को ये सिखाना start कर लेना चाहिए.
That's true. That's true. So what to do when they hit? Like how to deal with it? Like
so if the child has already learned that, learned that hit करके ही मुझे मिलेगा या scream करके ही मुझे मिलेगा. So initially for the first 2 to 3 months, the best thing would be that whenever a child hits, again, suppose if Shiv hits onto you, never react. Respond that, Shiv, why did you do this? Suppose यहाँ पे ऐसे कर दिया. Shiv, why did you do this? So Shiv will tell you, आपने मुझे ये नहीं दिया. So now encourage at that time that, Shiv, can you politely and nicely tell me that you want this? I will immediately give you. So now he is learning कि hit करने से नहीं मिला, पर बोलने से शायद मिल जाएगा. So Shiv will tell you, Mama, can I get this? And you have to immediately give that. So now the subconscious mind is accepting that yes, मारने से नहीं मिलेगा, मांगने से मिलेगा, पूछने से मिलेगा. So first, what happens if the child hits? The parent also reacts. Do not react at that time. Just respond. How can you do this? ऐसे कोई करता है क्या मम्मा के साथ? अब तो तुम्हें बिल्कुल भी नहीं मिलेगा. तो वो hitting का जो level है, that will increase. So the best part is to respond with this, that why did you do this? आपने ये क्यों किया? First you explain this to me. Why did you do this to me? From where did you? So, probably the child will also tell, मैं school गया था, तो this particular child did this to me. So you will also get to know that the child is learning from peers. Now, इसमें क्या होता है कि mother or father immediately judgmental हो जाते हैं. So suppose if Shiv comes and tell you that, Mama, this X child had hit me because I was not giving this to this X child. So the parent will say, वो X child तो गंदा बच्चा है, तुम्हें गंदा थोड़ी होना है. You should become a good boy. क्यों उसको गंदा बच्चा बना दिया? So again you are teaching your own child to judge कि कोई मारता है तो गंदा बच्चा है, कोई धक्का दिया था तो अरे that child can be your best friend in future. So मारने से गंदे बच्चे नहीं होते हैं. So we judge, we shout, it's we who scream, it's we who show our anger and frustration to them, and it's our children who's learning all of these things from us.
That's true. They learn what they see, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
We are the screens for them. Yes. So we have to make sure that they see the right thing.
Exactly.
And we are not a virtual screen. We are a proper 24/7 physical screen. Live.
Yes, that's true. One more thing that I really believe in, that you should never shout, or maybe, in a higher tone. You should never talk to your child in a higher tone when you are in front of other people, like in public, or maybe when other family members are present. And I make sure that I, talk to him after I come back to my room, because initially I have done it once or twice, and I have seen, Shiv's face, and I felt that, he likes to be respected in front of others. Like, this is what I felt. So is it right? Like, I really don't like when parents actually scream or shout in front of me. That why, kind of. So what is it? Is it right?
So there's a very simple answer to this question. Now we are on a live show, and there's a couple of people who are looking at us and who are hearing us, right? What if I just start shouting at you and I start insulting you? Would you like it?
I will not like it, exactly.
So why should our children like it?
True,
They
true.
have their own self-respect, they have their own dignity,
Yeah.
and it's us
Hmm.
who should teach them that yes, always maintain your self-respect and dignity.
Exactly, true.
So our whatever mistake the child has done, we
Hmm.
can wait to tell them when there's the right time. So
Hmm.
if you pinpoint the mistake at the same time, it is not going to help, because
Hmm.
the child is already blocked. उसको पता है कि उसने गलती करी है.
Hmm.
You 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 must have also observed this. Whenever Shiv does something wrong, he
Hmm.
will first see कि मुझे
He
किसने
will
देखा है,
know. हाँ, true, true. मम्मी ने
right?
देख
So
लिया
उसको
क्या?
पता है. So
Hmm.
at that time, Shiv is not open to listen to anything to you.
Hmm.
Wait for the right time. So till 6 years, whenever a child is involved in something,
Hmm.
painting, drawing, craft, blogs, games, running, not running, while sitting and playing something at
Hmm.
a still position, that's the right time to tell the child what he did wrong or what wasn't expected out of him, and what do you think that the child should be doing. That's the right time that the child is open to hearing.
That's true. So I really believe in this fact, and I did, I did this mistake once or twice, I think, and I kind of just learned from it that I should never do it. And I'm gonna talk to him after I come back to my room, but not scold him in front of everyone because that face. I still remember that face, how he was feeling at that particular time, and then the self-respect thing. It's very important to
Yes.
teach them this. Yeah.
And at the
So
right age.
at the right age, exactly. So we are also talking about peers, like they go to school, then they fight. So a lot of times there are issues that मेरे बच्चे ने उसको मारा, उसके बच्चे ने उसको मारा, क्या करे? What is a mom supposed to do at that particular time? बच्चे लड़के आए, पता चला लड़े, what to do? What is the mom responsible? Because then people just see this is like normal in our society that मम्मियों को देखते कि मम्मी ने सिखाया होगा और ये वो. What is a mom supposed to do? I mean, it has happened with
So
me.
yes,
Yeah.
and you have rightly said, this new generation moms that I see,
Hmm.
they are so not even moms, even dads. Why only to blame moms? So they
Hmm.
are so possessive for their children,
Hmm.
even a little bit here and there, and they would start telling their children, इससे बात मत करना, इसके घर मत जाना, इसको ये
True.
मत देना,
Which
उसको वो
is
मत
wrong.
देना,
Which is
which is
absolutely wrong. You're
absolutely
teaching
wrong.
them about hating other people and judging other people, which is absolutely
Yes.
wrong. Yes.
So, till the time the situation is not such that a parent's involvement is needed,
Hmm.
a parent, neither the mother or a father, should get involved
Hmm.
in anything that two children do at home, at school. So,
Hmm.
whether they eat each other's tiffin, whether they beat each
Hmm.
other, whether they hit each other, whether they share with each other, whether they don't share each other with each other, or whether they play with each other, don't play with each other. The moment you
Hmm.
involve yourself with them, firstly, you're not
Hmm.
allowing them to take their own decisions. So for
Hmm.
every small thing, they will come and ask you,
Hmm.
इसने मुझे ऐसे करा, अब मैं क्या करूं? उसने मुझे
Hmm.
ऐसे करा, मैं क्या करूं? So the best thing is
हाँ.
to live up to them. The moment you and I get into it as mothers,
Hmm.
we are going to fight like adults. We are not going to fight like children. तो
Exactly.
हमारा झगड़ा बहुत लंबा चलेगा, और वो बच्चे तो कल ग्राउंड में जाके फिर एक हो जाएंगे.
तो मतलब
Then
you
what
don't
will
need
you
to
do?
even make them understand things like now I have heard this from other people only. मेरा बच्चा तो हमेशा पिट के आता है. Now this is one mom. मेरा बच्चा दूसरों को क्यों मारता है, मैं क्या करूं? So there are two different moms.
Hmm.
Both are confused. दोनों guilty है, दोनों embarrassed है. Now what am I going to tell my kid if वो पिट के आया है, और what am I going to tell
जो
my
मार के आया है और जो मार खा के आया है.
जो मार खा गया. एग्जैक्टली क्या बोलना चाहिए, कैसे समझाना चाहिए, व्हाट एम आई गोइंग टू से टू देम?
So जो मार के आया है उसका तो we spoke earlier that why did you do it? First explain it to me. Was there any other way to convey your message to that person, या मारना ही एक तरीका था? Right? So that is the first way to come. जो मार खा के आया है, you also have to talk to that person कि ऐसा क्या हुआ that that person had to beat you. What was the situation at that time that that person couldn't resist कि उसने तुम्हारे पे हाथ उठाया? कुछ तो conversation हुआ होगा, कुछ तो तुमने बोला होगा. There must be something. So what happens जब बच्चा मार खा के आता है, a parent gets very hurt. It's not the child who's hurt actually. It's the parent who is hurt कि मेरा बच्चा मार खा के कैसे आ गया.
मेरा बच्चा.
Right?
Exactly.
So you have to go into a situation to understand into the entire event to understand that why did this situation come. Probably जो बच्चा मार खा के आया है, probably that child did not use the right language. Probably the child could not speak to that person in a way that the person would want to hear. या उसकी कोई ऐसी उसने चीज करी होगी जो सामने वाले को नहीं समझ आई होगी. So you have to hear the talking is very important thing, whether the child is a victim or not a victim.
Exactly.
Victim हम बना देते हैं. हो सकता है बच्चा victim है ही नहीं.
हाँ.
हम उसको victim बना रहे. But first we have to understand that why this happened. And still, if you think that the person is completely wrong, the child जिसने बच्चे को मारा है वो पूरी तरह से गलत है, then you can intervene. But 90% cases में ऐसा नहीं होता है. 90% cases में दोनों बच्चे at equal position होते हैं, जिसने मार खाया है और जिसने मारा है, most of the time. So I deal with so many different kind of children, and this is my personal experience कि जो मार खाता है और जिसने मारा है वो मोस्टली एक ही पैरामीटर पे तुलने चाहिए. बट बुलिंग इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. कुछ बच्चे होते हैं जो बुली करने के लिए मारते हैं. देन एज अ पेरेंट यू नीड टू इंटरवीन. बट फॉर ऑल लिटिल थिंग्स इफ अ पेरेंट इंटरवीन्स, you know, you are going to make your child a very indecisive person that what I should be doing to handle a situation. आज मार खाइए, कल कुछ और होगा.
That's true. But how to make them understand that your parent is always with you. You do whatever, because this is also very important that the kid has this in his mind that my mom is always there with me. So what do you think? Am I saying this right?
It is very important that this confidence should be given to your child for everything that your child does. Even if your child is doing a mistake, the child should know that I can go and confide onto my parents, my mom and my dad, that yes, I have done this. And this confidence builds up only how a parent responds whenever a child does a mistake.
Exactly.
Whenever. And right from I would say when the child is 3 to 4 years old. So probably while playing in the house, the child breaks something. And how are you responding to this? So first galti hai ke break kara. How are you responding to it? So now the child understands कि इतनी छोटी सी चीज ब्रेक करने के बाद if my mom is responding like this or if my dad is responding like this, तो जब भी वो कुछ बड़ी गलती करेगा उसको एक fear तो है ही. No, I can't tell my parents or I can't talk to my mom or dad about it. So it is very, very important that this confidence comes right from the beginning.
That's true. It's very important for them to know that my parents are going to be with me. Like,
yes, and similarly, simultaneously, it is very important to also teach them to accept their mistake.
Yes.
You accept and then I'm going to be with you. If you don't accept, so, you know, righteousness भी बच्चों को सिखानी पड़ेगी. It's good to love your child. It's good to be possessive for your child. But in that thing, never forget that you have to teach your child to be righteous also. You know, you want a good citizen for our country. We don't want a child who's selfish or who only thinks about himself, who doesn't want to accept his mistake or who doesn't want to change or who is not open to learning. So what you do between 0 to 6 years is going to affect him. So हम लोग हमेशा parenting session में ऐसे बोलते हैं, जो 0 to 6 के बीच में करोगे वो 6 और 0 के होगे तब भी impact करेगा.
Nice one. So I think I'm done with my questions and the questions that I had from people. Now guys, if you want, you can ask us any questions that you have in your mind. So let me just go through the chat once. So yeah.
I think there's a question here.
Yes. Sometimes dad gets angry, no? Sometimes dad gets angry and tells not to do it, but mom is like, it's okay, do it, but be careful. What will be the impact on the kid? Yeah, so
do what?
Like if, for example, this is what I think she's asking, that maybe that person, like if the kid is doing something, so mama says don't do it, but then the dad comes, ठीक है कर लो कोई बात नहीं, you know, पर आराम से करो. So दोनों के opinions are different. So how is this going to impact the child?
See, yes, it's a very good question. I think Miss Aishwarya has asked this.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very important question. You know, parenting is not only for mother and father. It's not about motherhood and fatherhood. Parenting, it's a teamwork. So in teamwork, if एक जना कुछ बोल रहा है और दूसरा जना कुछ बोल रहा है, उसमें क्या होता है, the main person, that is your child, starts taking advantage of this break in the team, that when to use person A and when to use person B. अब ये बच्चों को सिखाने वाली चीज नहीं है, they automatically learn this. So there are some things that children learn from the environment. So for example, you may not like eating, you may not like Shiv eating ice cream during winters, maybe because you think it's wrong. And your husband, that is Shiv's father, may think that it is okay, do char bites kha lo. So when Shiv will grow up, when Shiv will be like say 10 years old or 9 years old, Shiv knows कि मुझे किसको जाके बोलना है, that I want to have an ice cream. So because he thinks that my dad thinks that थोड़ा सा ice cream खाएंगे तो चलेगा, दोनों आधा आधा खा के आ जाएंगे. So as parents, a mother and a father needs to be as a team for everything. You need to decide कि हमें किस चीज के लिए हाँ बोलना है. So one can be softer and one can be a little like a disciplinarian, but you need to decide. If a mother is telling no for something, it's the father's responsibility to be and to keep that a no. Do not convert that into an yes. If you want to do that, please go into the room, discuss, finalize your strategy, and come back to your child. Do not discuss in front of your child. The moment the child understands that, you know, ये situation जो मैंने create करी है unknowingly has created a distance between my mom and dad's decision, but it is benefiting me, then this kind of strategy will be used by the child again and again because he is now looking at his or her benefits.
That's true.
So it's very important for a parent, both the parents, mother and father, needs to be a team in all small and big decisions, especially till the time the child becomes a teenage.
That's very true. So this is my husband's and my pact also. If I'm saying something to Shiv, you have to be quiet. You cannot speak in between, and you have to agree with what I am saying. But if you have any issues with that, with my decision, we will talk about it later at night after Shiv goes to
Correct.
sleep. So this is very important because yes, sometimes I am wrong and I get to know it through Avinash at night when he tells me. Sometimes I'm wrong, but we are not supposed to speak all that in front of the kid.
Yes.
So
yes.
yeah, so you should be a team and you should decide this before having a baby.
And never discuss your child amongst each other in front of your child. You know, there are many parents जो अपने बच्चों को उसके सामने ही discuss कर रहे होते हैं. That ये ऐसे करता है, ये ऐसे. You should never do that. Never.
That's very true. Then we have this question: when kid accepts his mistake but never says sorry. Yes, this is an issue with me. Shiv knows that I'm wrong. He accepts his mistake कि मैंने गलती की, but he will not say so. उसके मुंह से sorry बुलवाना is very difficult. Shiv के मुंह से. I don't know why.
Why do you think so?
I really don't know. अब मैं तो sorry बोलती हूँ. Avinash also say sorry, but उसके I don't know. He has this I don't know ego क्या होता है मुझे. I really don't know this, but
do you think a child like Shiv, जो I think he's just 4 years old, if I'm not wrong,
3
would 3 years old, you think he would know what is ego?
No.
I mean, he would know what is ego. I mean,
I don't know, but up to it's like I don't know. उसके मुंह से sorry बुलवाना is very difficult. He will say like if I'm doing something, he will take time. Yeah, this is one thing. He will take time. Maybe he will come and say so. He has accepted his mistake. He knows he's wrong. If I ask him to say sorry, Shiv, say sorry to mama or say sorry to papa or say sorry to daddy. Done this wrong. He will not say sorry. Yes, after 1.5 hours, maybe when he realizes it, he comes and says sorry. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you know, when a child starts speaking, say at about 1.5 or 2. I have seen many parents taking undue advantage of these two words, that is thank you and sorry. So suppose if the neighbor will come and give you a chocolate, chalo jaldi se thank you bolo. Okay. Then after some time, dadi came and gave something, thank you to bolo. You know, for every little thing, thank you bolo. So by the time the child is 4 or 5 years old, they are done with this thank you. Bahut ho gaya thank you. Right? Similarly, for every small thing, when a child does something, suppose आप you're giving him bath,
Hmm.
and some little more water spills out,
Hmm.
या आपके कपड़ों के ऊपर गिर गया, and you're like, ये क्या कर दिया, सॉरी बोलो जल्दी से.
हाँ नहीं, ये तो नहीं, not on the
Right?
small things, you're not supposed to, फिर तो they will
There are
not.
many parents who does this small little things. So by the time the child is 4 years old,
Hmm.
he or she is done with this sorry and thank you.
Hmm.
कि बहुत बोल दिया मैंने sorry and thank you. I am only going to say now when I want to say.
Okay.
So now if Shiv has done something,
Hmm.
and if Shiv is immediately not responding with a sorry,
Hmm.
or not responding with a thank you wherever it is needed,
Hmm.
और कुछ टाइम के बाद अगर वो बोल रहा है, मतलब शिव ने अपने दिमाग में उसको कैलकुलेट करना स्टार्ट कर दिया है that do I really need to say thank you or sorry for this situation? Is it small, big or medium? He is now deciding on himself that whether I really need to respond with a sorry or thank you or not.
Hmm.
So now if this has started to happen, leave it on to Shiv. In some years, when he'll grow up, when he'll be in class 2 or 3, the sorry will come whenever it is needed. It is just not going to be random. That acha sorry bol diya na. It's not going to happen that way. So if you force your child to say sorry and thank you, then that sorry and thank you will have no connect at all. They will not mean that sorry and thank you at all.
This is
So
gonna
if you
help me.
want your child, yes, if you want your child to say sorry and thank you, let them speak or make them speak rather sorry and thank you only when it is needed, not every time. Otherwise, they are done with it.
Yeah, so actually I don't do it every time, but sometimes if he's talking badly with someone, so these are the times when I say, Shiv, you've done it wrong, say sorry. So he will not say sorry, but later he will come and he will say sorry. Like maybe after 1 hour or 2 hours, he will come and say sorry. Even if he's talking to me badly, I tell him say sorry to mama, he will not say. So now I've started ignoring, like you said, I don't tell him to say sorry. But then I started feeling bad that if I'm doing it wrong or not. But then again, thank you.
No, but there's a nice way of telling, कि शिव आपने गलत करा है, go and say sorry के बदले it can be something like this, that शिव, if I would have done this, मैं तो immediately जाके sorry बोल के
Sorry बोल देती, हाँ. That's
again, because we as we discuss now, we are live screens in front of them. So जो आप बोल रहे हो वो ही दिमाग में सेट हो रहा है कि मैं होती ना मैं तो सॉरी बोल देती. Or maybe the second way is, what if we immediately go and say sorry, ताकि everything is fine later on. At least हमारा झगड़ा तो नहीं होगा किसी के साथ.
I
So
think
the
it's
child is
better.
thinking about it.
Yeah, it's better when actually it's, after listening to you, I really feel it's better if they say sorry after realizing their mistake. Maybe after
Exactly.
1 hour or 2 hour, rather than immediately बोलना जो उनको लगता है बस ऐसे ही बोलना है हमें. So that's actually good. I'm kind of relating to
And
that.
there are very good ways of making them feel that how important and how wonderful these two words are, sorry and thank you. And just build up every day, build up some stories related to it, that this happened. Take your day-to-day experiences into the story, and then tell that this happened and this happened, and I just thought that I am not going to tell sorry that day, and when I didn't say sorry next day when I woke up, that person just was not there. That person just air took away that person. फिर मैंने सोचा नहीं मैं sorry बोल देती हूँ, and suddenly that person came in front of me. So a little humorous story, something related to fun, something related to excitement, will fix it up into their mind that yes, these two words are really, really magical.
Yeah, true. Okay, it's gonna help me. Thank you. Next, what to do when my kid is shy to talk to relatives? So basically, shy kids, how to deal with them?
Okay, so this question really pinches me. It's not that the child is introvert or extrovert or shy. If your child is between from 1 to 8 years, many children take time to open up in front of others. They actually take time to speak out in front of others. So, मेरा बच्चा तो बहुत introvert है, बोलता नहीं है. It's not a showpiece. Your child is not a showpiece that you have to exhibit the best and the perfect child in front of your guests. देखो कितना अच्छा बोलता है, कितना अच्छा चलता है, इसको poems आती है, इसको भजन आते हैं, इसको ये आते हैं. What kind of exhibition is going on, देखो इसने ये भी बनाया, सैंडविच बनाया, लेमनेड बनाया, ये करा, वो करा, स्केटिंग भी करता है, ड्राइंग भी करता है. Oh my God, if I think our children have so much of stress, even more than you and me. because they have to all the time show that they are the best. I can do this and I can do that. So please do not exhibit your child, if the child is shy, taking time to
Open
get
up.
closer to relatives, or get closer to your friends, or get closer to people
Their
coming to your
friends.
house.
Yeah.
Take time, let the child take time. There will be, and there are some children जो कम friends बनाते हैं. There are some children who school जाएंगे और next day पूरी school उनकी friend होगी. The entire class is their friend. So there are different kind of personalities, Yeah, even you must be, your sibling must not be an somebody who's an influencer on Instagram, right? My siblings are not psychologists, or not counselors, or not speaking on Instagram. So every child is different. If your child is not speaking, if your child is an introvert child, not wanting to be with relatives, not wanting himself to exhibit it in front of others like you do every time, then don't do it. Leave him alone.
Don't force them.
Automatically,
Yeah.
एक समय आता है जब हम बच्चों को समझा सकते हैं that why it is important to talk to others, why it is important to socialize, but not before 6 years. 5 साल के बच्चे को खींच खींच के कमरे से ला रहे हो, नमस्ते करो, बैठो, इनको पोयम बोल के सुनाओ.
नहीं, वो नहीं.
Not needed.
Just let them
Don't
be.
exhibit.
Just let them.
Just let them be. Yeah.
Next is it necessary to buy or purchase each and everything for your child? If you don't, then they start crying.
Never. Never you should be buying everything that your child is asking for. Yes, it's not important. And if the child is crying, if the child is just started to cry now, then wait for that day when the child is going to lie down in the mall in front of everyone and say कि मुझे ये अभी के अभी दिलाओ. So just ignore. Only get something for your child when you know that it is important for him to buy. Suppose you already have 10 toys at home and you're buying the 11th one, you are globally doing a very big mistake.
Yes.
Because आप plastic waste भी बढ़ा रहे हो, आप economy भी waste कर रहे हो. Eventually all those 11 toys are going to be thrown away. Right? And if you're already giving a child something that the child already has, where is the importance of that thing now? वो 1 मिनट की खुशी के लिए आपने एक बहुत important lesson जो आप सिखा सकते थे, वो आपने नहीं सिखाया. So buy things only when you think it is important. So I have a very simple strategy when my children were small. Now they are all grown up, but it was a very simple strategy. If we are buying 2 things new, you have to take out 2 things. If you're not able to take out, if they are your favorite things and you want to play, means you still are happy with this. तब तक नई चीज नहीं आएगी. तो अगर आपको 2 चीज लानी है तो 2 चीज देनी. So just start with this strategy, and I think contentment comes very soon to our children then. It's a very simple strategy. I think I learned it from my parents probably. And I think contentment is very difficult to get in, but with small little steps, it becomes easier.
Yeah, that's true. I usually do this with clothes. Mere and shift ke clothes. So
everything.
I do new clothes, so I do it. But yeah, the toy thing is, it's a very, very good idea.
Everything. Even when you go to a restaurant, suppose 3 dish mangaiye and she wants to have something more. So you have to tell, okay, fine, we'll order. But jo mangaya hai, usko pehle finish kar. So that it is not wasted.
That's true.
And if he finishes it, of course, we want our child to relish food. Finish kar diya aur manga lo. But jo hai, usko pehle finish kar lo. Everything at home, whatever. Even when the child is having lunch, dinner, even at home, 4 dish bani hai, ya aapne, suppose you've had a piece of cake in the plate, and she wants more. Of course, you want him to eat because he's enjoying it. पहले ये finish कर लो. कई बार बच्चे सिर्फ इसलिए ले लेते because they want to see more in their plate. कि मेरे पास बहुत सारा है. You finish this, I'm going to give you more. The cake is in front of you. So everything that contentment is a very I think it's a taken for granted word. People think that contentment कभी आ ही नहीं सकता. आ सकता है, and it's a very wonderful feeling.
And even being grateful for what you have. This is also what we have to teach.
Yes.
Yeah, and reward them. If they're doing something nice, then you tell them that if you do this, you will get it. If you're gonna help mama with this, then maybe after 1 month you will get it, or you'll get it for Diwali, or you'll get it for your birthday. So things like that, maybe if you just make it an
So I feel that you can set goals, but rewarding for doing good things is something I don't approve of, because you
Okay.
should be doing good things. Yes.
Okay.
Then बच्चों को आदत पड़ जाती है. Why I'm telling you this, because I am recently dealing with a child who is like now 11 years old, and he would not write a single word into his notebook, even at school or at home, unless you give something to him. Because वो बचपन की आदत पड़ी हुई है.
अच्छा,
ये लिख लो, टॉफी
तो
मिलेगी.
टॉफी मिलेगी.
ये लिख लो,
Okay.
आईपैड मिलेगा. ये वर्क कंप्लीट करो. हर चीज में अगर कुछ मिलेगा ही, तो पहले बताओ ये कर लूंगा तो क्या मिलेगा.
क्या मिलेगा? That's a good example actually.
So you have some things you have to do. You have to study. You have to brush. You have to sleep. You have to. अब इसमें क्या बोलना कि नहा लोगे तो तुमको टॉफी मिलेगा? Why? नहाना तो है ही. ब्रश तो करना ही है. कब तक दोगे टॉफीज? Till how long are you going to reward somebody?
हाँ, that's true. ये तो सही है.
So there are some things which you have to do, and then there are some good things which you must do, and there are some things for which you can be rewarded.
Yeah.
Got it? तो वो rewarded वाला जो portion है वो बहुत छोटा रखना चाहिए. बहुत अगर बड़ा रख दिया तो बहुत problem आ जाएगी.
I know it's basically like, today we're gonna help mama with cleaning the cupboards, and he actually does it. So then I tell him that if you do it with me, if you help mama, I'm gonna give you this toy which you've been asking me for a very long time. So if you do this, so but not, of course, not on Khane Pe or ye wo. This is
yes,
this is
but for Shiv's age group, helping you to clean the cupboard, you can reward him because he is at that age group. But अगर शिव 13 साल का होता और फिर अगर उसको ये बोला होता तो जरूरत नहीं थी. So then you have to look at age appropriate and time appropriate.
Yes. That's again for a teenage, the condition has to be different.
It's different. You have to take care of your cupboard. You have to take care of your things. I'm not going to reward you for that.
Yes. That's true. Good one.
And in today's time, if a teenager is not using phone for 2 hours or more than 2 hours, reward him or her.
That's true. But stories really work. मेरा तो screen time
yes.
की वजह से it's just reduced so much for Shiv.
Any kind of tuning required between 0 to 8 years. That is the the preschooling age जो होता है. 0 to 8 years. It's the best way to tune any kind of brain development is through stories. Best way.
Yeah, and also patterns. So now we have started doing this thing that इसको English में ये बोलते हैं तो हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं. So I just keep talking. कि cat को क्या बोलते हैं, then he says Billy, then I just keep feeding him. So we just talk, or it's stories. So if it's a pattern that you're just talking about a particular topic, or it is stories, that really helps, and it will definitely help you reduce the screen time.
Oh yes, it does.
Yeah, now we have this question: how to stop in-laws not to interfere when mom makes some discipline, like don't watch TV unless it's your time, but kid will sit with their grandparents and they will not stop and tell no to TV. My kid is. I think it's the same teamwork, right?
Teamwork.
Yeah.
I think just involve, if your father is asking, then involve mother, and if the mother is asking, involve the father. Both involve the grandparents. Sit with them, talk to them. The grandparents have probably done the same thing with their child कि अभी टीवी नहीं देखना है या अभी पढ़ाई का टाइम है, उन्होंने करा होगा. But when it comes to their grandchildren, it is only about showering lots and lots of love and not telling a no at all. So it is just about talking to them peacefully and making them realize that in today's time, अगर हमने digitally बच्चों को मिल के हैंडल नहीं कराए तो बहुत डिजास्टर भी हो सकता है. सो वी विल नीड योर सपोर्ट. डोंट एवर सी, एवरीथिंग इज डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. डोंट एवर गो एंड टेल टू इनवर्स ये आप नहीं करोगे. हु आर यू टू इंटरफियर? हमारे बच्चे हैं, हम बोलेंगे. वहीं पे बहुत बड़ा क्रॉस आ गया. सिट एंड टॉक टू देम दैट लेट अस वर्क एज अ टीम. कभी आप हाँ बोलना, कभी मैं हाँ बोलूंगी, कभी आप ना बोलना, कभी मैं ना बोलूंगी. And I think it will work wonderfully. 2-3 साल का हमें ध्यान रखना है. And I think if we will do that, हमारा बच्चा जो है वो digitally बहुत connected नहीं हो जाएगा. Otherwise, very soon our child is just going to be in front of the TV and the screen. And I think every intelligent grandparent will listen to you if you
Exactly.
talk to them nicely.
That's
If you actually ask them that how do we handle this together? Ask them, how do we handle this together? We need your support. Oh, when you give them this kind of importance कि आपका support चाहिए हमें, they will definitely give you that kind of support.
That's true. Just talk to everyone, if be it anyone,
Just
mother-in-law.
reach out to the person in the right way,
Yes.
I think, and that helps.
Yeah, because basically you are the parent, so only you can make the change if you want. So that's very
Yes,
important.
yes.
So next is,
So are we done?
I think, yeah, but there are
Oh,
a lot of there are a lot of questions. So let's take like 2-3 more, and yeah. So I showed my child phone for learning videos, but now it became a habit, and he wants phone all the time and shows anger and tantrums if don't give him what to do. You shouldn't have started with the phone first of all, I feel.
that's the answer.
That's very.
Because there are so many different ways to show things to your child.
Hmm.
You can use books.
Hmm.
There's so many different kind of books coming. तो
Hmm.
फोन के बदले books use करना चाहिए था.
And
Don't
I think
introduce phones that early.
initially तो you shouldn't till the kid starts understanding, like 2 years से तो पहले phone introduce करना ही नहीं चाहिए. This is what I feel. And बाद में भी like Shiv watches TV for an hour a day, so like total
Hmm.
उसका 1 घंटा होता है. But now the time is restricted, that इस time से इस time आप जब शाम को fruits खाओगे ना, तब आपको इस time से इस time तक TV मिलेगा. So maybe बाद में they don't throw tantrums, it doesn't become a habit for them. So I think this
Hmm.
really works. Don't give them phones
Yeah. Don't
early.
give them phones. Yes.
Initially, it's very, very bad.
Accessible होना ही नहीं चाहिए till the age of 6. But in today's
Grade
time, now
6.
when everything is online, all studies are
Yeah,
online,
yeah.
so just keep it limited for that time. बाकी time तो only give them off-screen experiences.
Experiences.
Kitchen में, washrooms में, toilets में,
Hmm.
garden में, everywhere. Involve your child in every damn thing
Everything.
that you're doing at home.
That's true. Okay, then next we stay in nuclear family in this lockdown when my Mia, like her daughter, turned 2, she has just learned shouting to everything. So I think that's toddler tantrum. It started here.
Yes. It started, yeah. So she's probably uncomfortable or frustrated about something.
Hmm.
Uh, First, find out what the problem is and what she's uncomfortable about, and then
Hmm.
look for a solution. Tantrum को बंद करने की कोशिश मत करो. पहले
Find a
problem पे जाओ.
solution.
You know, probably she has nobody to play. Probably she's bored. Probably she's not happy about something. She's not eaten something good.
Hmm.
Look into that and then find a solution. I think it will be sorted.
And be patient. It's very, very important.
Yes. अभी के टाइम में तो yes,
Hmm.
very very important to
Very
be
important.
patient for
It
some
is,
more time.
yeah. So I'm sure all moms have all those frustrations घर पे रहने की, because obviously our lifestyles have changed, and it's been really difficult to cope up with a preschooler at home. So,
Yes,
but
but hats off to all the mothers like you and many other who have collaborated beautifully with the school and in association with the school, working so nicely, making sure that the children learn from home.
yeah,
And some parents are really beautifully handling their children. And
exactly,
I think
keeping them
at
busy.
during this age, this years
Hmm.
between 0 to 8 years,
Hmm.
if you are bonding beautifully with your child,
Yeah.
I think you are going to have amazing teen years with your children.
Yeah, and I really feel that this time is a great bonding time. Like पहले क्या होता था?
Yes.
Shiv used to go to school, used to come back from school, used to take a nap. Then I used to go for some other classes. फिर skating सीखने जाता था. We never got that bonding time. But now we have that bonding time with each other, and you should actually be patient at this time. And I have felt that if I handle it calmly, patiently, then it goes really well. And the way I think
Yes.
I have bonded with Shiv during these 6-7 months is very different from what we were before. Which I
Yes.
told you, Shiv
Yeah.
has changed drastically because I understood my mistakes. I evaluated myself that what I do is wrong, what I do is right, because there were so many emotions which were coming out because of the
Right.
situation and lockdown and the lifestyle change initially. So I could actually evaluate and think about a lot of things, and that helped me cope with the situation in a better way. So
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, so let's.
I think let's wind up. It's
Yeah.
10:15.
Oh God, it's been more than an hour. Yes, let's wind up
Yes,
now.
it's already, it's been more than an hour, yes.
Yeah.
So, if needed, we'll do one more session related to this
Sure.
topic because
Yes,
I know
guys.
there are so many people who wants to know more and more about it.
Yes.
So probably we can do one more after say 2 or 3 months.
Yes, for sure. Just keep.
So let's wind up for now.
Yeah. I just saw the time. It's been more than an hour. Yeah, guys,
Yes,
thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you guys like this video. And we have so many people till now. That's really good.
yes,
And thank
yeah.
you so much for joining. I'll be putting up this video on IGTV, so those who missed it can watch it there, and do watch it. And it's very, very important. We got so much knowledge. I got so much knowledge from Nisha today, and yeah,
Thank you so much, and I'm going to repost it on my page also.
yes,
Thank you so much.
thank you so much.
Okay, everybody, good night. Bye,
Bye.
Anandita. Lots of
Bye.
love to Shiv.
Thank you so much, Nisha. Same to you.
Bye.
Bye.